All right, Gary Shilling has a knack for being right on the markets ever since he was early to call the bursting of the housing bubble. The president of the economic research firm Gary Shilling and Company has, though, predicted the euro may drop to parity with the dollar since January. He joins us now to discuss his outlook for the markets and his thoughts on stocks versus bonds and the housing markets. Let's talk, though, first, Gary, about the economic data that we got in today. It was 0, 0, 0 pretty much across the board. We're talking about incomes, consumer spending, the core deflator. What does that say to you?
It says the economy really doesn't have much gas anymore. The stimulus, the fiscal stimulus, is running its course. The housing tax credits are over. The economy, we've had the inventory cycle run its course. What we don't have is employment growth, consumer spending growth, and housing revival. And those are the other three cylinders that normally get the economic car out of the recessionary mud, and they're just not firing. So the economy is going sideways at best, and maybe we will have a second recession.
How strong of a maybe is that? I mean, you do think home prices will drop 20% over the next 3 years. Now, Greenspan the other day said if that happens, our chances of falling into a double dip are much more likely.
Well, I think so. But the problem with housing is that you've got way too much inventory. We estimate there are 2.1 million housing units out there in inventory over and above the normal working level. And you consider long-term average, you build about 1.5 million a year in this country. That's a tremendous inventory overhang, and there's more coming as people get foreclosed out of houses. The modification efforts have run their course. The moratorium on foreclosures that was in effect then is over. If people get foreclosed out, they go back and live with their parents or with roommates. That's another housing unit thrown in the inventory. So this situation isn't getting any better, and household formation is very weak because people say, hey, why do I want to own a house now? I mean, you know, this is a loser's game.